But the abandoned planet. I've been having some weird stuff going on with Steam recently too. I have to like completely close it down and open it up again before it'll work correctly, which is annoying. And the web stuff works fine, which is usually preferable. But then, like viewing your library and that kind of thing can be a pain. But the abandoned planet. Let's see here. The Abandoned Planet is a throwback retro-inspired point-and-click adventure with chunky and beautiful pixel art. Sounds cool. Options. Camera follows cursor. That was very cool. Act 1, The Crash.
What happened? Was that a wormhole? Where am I?
Oh. Fusion scanner.
There's nothing interesting here. Interesting. The atmosphere on this planet is rich in oxygen. I'll be able to breathe outside. I'll be able to...
That's good.
If I open this panel and press the button, I can eject the airlock door, but I can't seem to open the glass panel.
What's this? A map. Menu, okay. Okay. Broken pipe.
The bay door. The crate is sealed. I'll need something to pry it open. Something must be blocking the bay door.
Can I use the pipe?
I can't do that. The crate is sealed. I had to open it using the emergency door eject in the cockpit.
Okay. When all else fails, smash. Whoa.
Okay, let's see what's outside.
Can I also click to navigate? No. What was that? I kind of accidentally did that. A hatchet.
It's sharp. It would take a crew working for a full month to get it back in space. Looks like I'm stuck here. It's mostly broken off. It may come in handy. The ship uses this dish to emit and scan for ultrasonic frequencies. It's the port side thruster. It must have been torn off when I crashed through the trees.
I want to double check if I can do this first. There you go. Powered hand grip.
It's a hand grip with an internal battery. It can be used with the power tool.
Let's see. Kind of wish you could click to travel as well. But otherwise, this is pretty dang cool so far. Oh.
It's missing the jewel. It's filled with water. It's water, hydrogen and oxygen, just like on Earth. some kind of metallic ring.
Interesting. Okay. Hmm. Let's look around a bit more.
Seems convenient.
Oop.
It's old and worn, but still strong.
Okay. A puzzle that we could probably brute force it, but gotta imagine there's a
There's
clue
nothing to do
somewhere.
with it. There's nothing to do with it.
Nothing to do with it. Left. Oh.
These holes seem to be letting light into an underground cavern.
Can't climb down. Ring a hatchet. Skint.
There's nothing interesting here. There's nothing interesting.
Hmm.
I don't have any reason to do that.
There's gotta be a something. Is it this? Or this?
It's the port side. It must have been torn off when it... There's nothing interesting here. The bay door. The bay door. Something... Interesting. I'll be...
So I can't fast travel. Is this trying to tell me there's stuff to do in these places? Or what does that mean? And where does that correspond to? Is that like here and then here? I don't know. I'm not sure how to interpret this map. Well, now it says I'm there. What? Maybe it's just confused. This is a demo. Ah, okay. I guess that's where I am. The blinking one is where I am. Square... excuse me. Square V square. Is that a combination? Is there a square?
I can't use those things. I can't use... I can't...
So you can combine stuff, hypothetically, but...
The vine is covering up one of the holes.
Oh. Oh, okay.
These holes seem to be letting light into an underground cavern.
Oh, so... I think that opened up a path, but how do I get to where that path is? feel like this must open up somehow. Maybe. Am I supposed to just... do this? This doesn't seem right. What? I'm assuming that there'll even be a reaction to getting the right combination. Okay. How did I know that?
It's stuck. I can use the edge to pry it out. It's expertly carved.
Unless there's a clue somewhere I'm missing, but I don't know what it would be. Or, oh, I think I know what's going on. Because this is the A-type shape there, and there's two blanks. So that's the first one, and then this is the second one. Is the V. And somewhere you're either supposed to just guess the last one, or there's maybe a spot that I'm missing. That's your clue then. That makes sense. Now that I've already done it. Okay. My... Okay. Oh boy. Okay. I already forgot. Is that right? Yep.
It's a long way down. I don't want to get injured here.
Rope.
I don't think so.
No? We're in. Oh. Skeletor.
There's some kind of inscription, but I can't make it out in the faint light. There's something glimmering in the eye socket, but it looks like it's calcified to the bone. It looks humanoid. Let's see here. Carbon base, just like me.
Just like me.
I don't want to break it. There's something glimmering in the... There's something glimmering...
Hmm. Okay. That would have been that path. What's over here, though?
Ugh, it stinks.
2 rings.
I don't know. Could be dangerous.
Oh.
There's nothing to do with it.
Do I need all of these, or do they go in a certain combination? It's probably a combination. Just leave it there for now, though. I wonder, is this an optional thing? And go up. Huh.
According to my fusion scanner, it's liquid sulfur. Strange that it looks like water.
Sulfur. Oops. Tunnels. I wonder why I can't... It kind of looks like... Maybe it's not connected, but... What would you possibly do?
These lily pads appear strong enough to walk across.
And this guy...
There's something glimmering in the eye socket. I don't think so. The ship uses this dish to emit and scan for ultrasonic frequencies. There's some kind of...
Trying to think what I gotta do next.
It's filled with water. There's nothing to do with it.
Does it need
There's
lights?
some kind of inscription. It's a hand grip with an internal battery. It's a hand grip with... I don't think...
I don't have like an end to the tool. The dish, the hatchet, the fusion scanner.
There's no reason to scan that.
I can't seem to do this.
I don't know.
Can I take these? Because they radiate
I
light.
don't want to break it. I don't know. There's nothing to do. I don't know.
Could be dangerous, but you don't know, do you? Liquid sulfur. Skeleton.
There's something glimmering. There's something glimmering in...
I don't have a way of getting it out.
These lily pads...
The only other thing I've done is this, and I can't go anywhere.
There's nothing to do with it. There's nothing... There's nothing to...
What am I missing?
According to my fusions...
I scan some more stuff.
This plant contains magnesium ions, bioluminescent microorganisms. Should be safe to touch.
Okay. I had to identify that it was not
They're
dangerous.
bioluminescent.
Which makes sense, I suppose. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't even have enough. I've already forgotten. But I think one of them is inside his head there. At least I assume that's what's glowing. Sorry, I was taking a screenshot quick. So I don't have to rely entirely on my wonderful memory. Da, 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 da. And then it would be these two. Okay.
There's something glimmering in the eye socket.
I don't want to break it. I don't have a tool.
I don't want to break it. There's something glimmering in... It looks humanoid.
I did this already, but...
Carbon base.
Carbon-based.
There's nothing interesting here. These lily pads.
What to do? We figured this out. Because it feels like I'm backtracking and like I don't need to if I come back here. But at the same time there were coins hidden elsewhere. But I feel like it's the one inside that guy's head.
It's the port side door. It must have been torn off. It would take a crew work. Looks like...
I don't know.
I don't want to break it. Something must be blocking the bay door. I'll be able...
How do I get the thing out of the skull?
There's something
Have it. Take it.
There's nothing to do with it. I don't want break.
I really don't know what I gotta do. Scan stuff. Nothing else that I can click on as far as I can tell.
There's something glimmering in the eye socket. There's something glimmering in the eye socket, but it looks like it's calcified to the bone.
Hmm. Kind of wondering if there's a guide or anything. Because honestly, I'm just trying to think, like, what could I possibly do? I don't have a tool. I can't use the hatchet.
I can't use those things together.
The dish
I think
doesn't
I
seem to
can.
do anything. Oh, what? Huh? Oh,
There's nothing to do with it.
okay. Sonic emitter.
I can use it to emit a loud sonic pulse.
What? Does that help me in any way?
There's nothing to do with it.
That's interesting, but I don't know if that helped me.
There's nothing to do with it.
Hello? Yeah, I might just look at this video and try and figure out what I'm supposed to do, because I'm probably missing something pretty obvious. Is there an item I'm missing, or... 'Cause I feel like I should be able to collect some of this water and, like, stuff like that. I'm missing,
It's
like,
filled with water.
something.
There's nothing to do with it.
There's a little pixel of gold down there that taunts me.
It's the port side. It must have been torn. I can't pick that up. I can't.
Oh,
Interesting. The bamboo is segmented. I cut it in a kind of receptacle.
oh. That seems a little obscure to me. But that's okay.
I don't have any reason to do.
Okay. So can I click this stuff?
According to my fusion scanner,
I don't know, what does sulfur do?
it's filled with sulfuric liquid.
Is it like sulfuric acid? And I don't want to smash this guy, but I'll melt him. Okay, alright. Yeah, that was a little weird. I feel like there should have been like a bucket or something else you could find somewhere. And that would have made a little more sense to me. I didn't even think to click on that tree.
Oh my, a city. I have to get in. Maybe I can figure out where I am.
Like the planet in the background.
It's stuck in the ground.
Dig it up.
I can dig it out. A stone block. I can't use those. I can't. There's nothing to do.
Can I do this?
There's no reason to.
No big deal. Oh, yo,
It appears to be a herbivore, but those are sharp teeth. I'll have to scare it away somehow. I'm not going anywhere near the pillar with that creature there.
Sonic blast it.
This should scare it away.
Yeah. Get an achievement. Boom. This is sort of a puzzle, but not really a puzzle, because it, like, you can only go in the correct direction, as far as I can tell. Or not? What's happening? Wait, what? I guess maybe it's timed as the thing. Okay. Oh, okay. That did not seem right. I might have to write this down. For some reason, I am struggling to just remember it. And that's okay. So it's 1, 2, I missed it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bum, bum, bum. Uh-oh. To be continued. That's cool though. Other than that one little thing with the bucket. I really like this. I was curious what this means. The camera follows cursor. Let's just watch this cutscene again too, because that was cool. I assume it just kind of like follows your cursor a little bit as you move around.
What was where?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I could see that being a little motion sickness inducing.
Okay.
And yeah, in fact, I wish I could click. Yeah, that is kind of weird. I wish I could click to navigate between places sometimes, but I get why they might not want you to do that. Change the HUD. Oh. On dialogue. Hologram. Off.
It's missing the jewel.
Oh.
It's filled with water.
That's kind of nice. There's different options like that too. Okay.
It's mostly... I think I can make...
Alright, I'm not going to replay this whole thing, but... Cool game, though. Abandoned Planet.